What is happening, Bigger Pockets? It's Matt Faircloth. A lot of you guys want to get involved in real estate investing, but you're like, how do I do it? We're in the middle of this crazy world where it's hard to get a loan. There's Corona crazy going on, maybe issues with tenants and things like that. How do I get started in real estate investing? Now, before I even get started on how to do it, let me outline in a little more detail the challenges that real estate investors are facing right now. Here's challenge number one, okay? Challenge number one real estate investors are facing is it's very hard to get a loan. It's very difficult to get a loan. Banks are not lending unless you're buying really, really big real estate that's backed by Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. They're still lending, but not on very good terms. They're still lending. If you guys want to hear more about why you can't get a loan, check out the article I did for Bigger Pockets. It's a smash. It's blowing up. A lot of people are commenting on it. I'll put a link to that article on Bigger Pockets here in the notes. There's also a video attached with that you guys can watch as well. But that's the why. So you can't get a loan. That's one of the challenges real estate investors have. A lot of tenants are having issues with income. People are struggling. People are going to have a problem getting their bills paid and things like that. So finding good tenants may be a problem. Finding good deals may be a problem as well. Those are problems. Deals, money, issues with making sure your tenants can pay. And by the way, the issues with addressing issues on why tenants can pay, can't pay, or that problem really flows back to loans. It really flows back to why banks aren't lending is because they don't believe they can rely on income. More on that in the video that I mentioned. Now let's get to talking about what to do. So if you guys are just getting started in real estate investing, this video is for you. If you guys are fully established real estate investors, watch this as well because there's some good ideas here. But this is more for folks that are just getting started, maybe don't own any rental properties or maybe own one and want to get going, want to scale up, want to get into the game. This is for you guys. This is a special one for you new investors that want to grow into the space of real estate investing, okay? So let's get going. The first thing that new real estate investors should do, and this was pre-COVID that new real estate investors should do this, but it's more important now, is do a house hack. A house hack is something you could read more about through Craig Krulap's book on biggerpockets.com. How I believe it's called House Hack, right? So go to biggerpockets.com and check out that book, biggerpockets.com/store, to pick up a copy of that book, of Craig's book on house hacking. Phenomenal book. Now, let me write that down. House hack. House hack. The reason why house hacking is a good move for new investors is, number one, the banks that lend on house hacks, FHA, primary mortgage banks, those guys are still working. The video that I shot with you guys in the article I wrote on Bigger Pockets is really more about why you can't get an investment property loan. I know got a bunch of friends that are refinancing their primary residence. Primary residence banks are lending a lot right now because rates are super low. They're backed by different entities. Their equations, their algorithms work differently than investment grade properties do. And so as long as you've got a W-2 income or some means to show that you have a job and something coming in, income coming in for yourself, and you qualify for the mortgage and everything like that, you can get a primary mortgage on your home. So even if you guys are watching this and you already like where you live, you should be looking at refinancing because rates are crazy low right now. If you are renting and you want to get into real estate, a house hack is what you want to do. In a nutshell, and I guess you have to promise me you're going to read the house hack book, but here's what house hacking is in a nutshell. This is where you live in a rental property that tenants also live in there with you in, right? So that was my first rental property when I first got started 15 years ago, was a house hack. I bought a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, lived in 1 bedroom, rented out the other 2 bedrooms to 2 friends of mine, right? My mortgage payment was $940 a month. Both of them were each paying me $500 a person to live in that house. So I was making $60 a month and I was living there for free. Awesome, right? You don't have to live and share living space with people like that. You can buy a duplex, right? A duplex, a triplex, or a quadruplex in a house hack, okay? Those all qualify for the homeowner grade mortgages that I'm talking about. So for Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA backed mortgages, and just conventional, straight conventional mortgages, you guys can buy a single family home, a duplex, a triplex, or a quadruplex. You can buy those and you can get just 20% down mortgages if you want to lay that kind of money down. But you can also get, I think it's a 5% down mortgage. Great, easy way to lay that a little bit of money down. You can rent out the other units. If you run the math, you'll either cash flow or you'll drastically reduce your living expenses. And some people, I'm not saying you can or can't do this, you should read Craig's book, but some people will live in the rental property for a little while and then eventually move out. And what's great about that is you got a 30-year fixed mortgage where the rate's not going to change, and rates are crazy low right now. All reasons why house hacking are a great way that you guys can invest now. Now. You guys, if you're renting and you want to get involved in real estate investing, a house hack should be your first move. That's number one. Let's get going to number two. Okay. The second way that you guys can get involved in real estate investing, not now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next Thursday, not wait till Corona's over, not wait till the recession's over, now. The way that you can get investing now is to work with other investors, okay? You can work with other investors. You can do things like, I'll just put that down, work with others. Now, what work with others means is collaborate with other investors. It's okay. Real estate investing is a team sport. Work with other investors may look like find someone in your marketplace that you've already decided you want to invest in and work with them on deals they already have. So, hey, can I help keep an eye on your property manager for you? Can I walk your site? Can I go and, meet contractors and inspect their work? Obviously respecting social distancing and COVID and all that stuff. Can you do those things for an existing real estate investor in the market that you're in? You could do that. You could be a wholesaler. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of money in wholesaling. You could go and find deals for distressed owners that need to get out, either because of COVID or because of something else that they're looking to sell, and find other people that want to buy right now. Okay, that's number two. You could wholesale. You could build a real estate team. That's going to be hard for you to do when you're just getting started, so I don't recommend you doing that. But you could go find people that are good at finding deals and people that have financing lined up and people that have all these things, and you could be the assembler of a real estate team. I don't recommend it, but you could try that. I highly recommend you guys joining a real estate team either as a wheel on their bus. Brandon Turner talks a ton about that, and he's built a phenomenal real estate team around him of people that are helping him buy mobile home parks all across the country. So learn from Brandon, do that too, right? There's other things you guys could be doing too for real estate teams, but just in general, if you just find a way to find someone who's just a few steps down the road from you, or maybe a bunch of steps down the road from you, and help them get where they want to go. In general, guys, if you guys want to join a real estate team or build a real estate team, remember, it's a team sport, real estate investing. So you can find people that have resources you don't have, whether that's track record, experience, whatever it is that they bring to the table, and you can build or join a real estate team and get involved in investing now. Here's the last way you can get involved in investing, because remember, as I said before, the biggest problem that investors have is they can't get financing, right? So if you can't get financing for your deal, what do? And I'm talking about bank financing. Banks don't want to do deals and stuff like that. Well, hey, guess what? I wrote a phenomenal book you guys should check out. So that's Raising Your Own Money. So the third solution is work with investors, okay? Work with investors on your deals. Read my book, Raising Private Capital. I'm not just self-promoting, but I put a lot of what I know about raising money from investors. I've raised millions of dollars from investors in private loans and private equity. I took everything I've learned about raising money for deals and put it in that book. So read my book, Raising Private Capital, and you can go start working with investors. So work with investors to do this. Investors, if you present the right deal to them, and my book talks about how to do this, they can loan you money for your deal. And you can put a mortgage on the property. They can loan you money on a small rental, like a single family home, whatever it is, a fixer-upper, a borrower strategy, whatever you want to do. They can lend you money on those things. If you want to do a bigger deal, and maybe you take the team model, work with others to find a big deal, and you get some investors together, maybe you can take that property down without a bank loan. Just saying. Maybe you could put that together. There are different equity and lending positions you can put investors in and just cut banks out of the deal. You don't have to work with banks right now. If banks aren't lending, as I said before in a prior article, then cut the bank out for now. They'll get back into the game. Don't you worry. Banks will get back into this thing once things stabilize a little bit. But if you want to get involved now, while banks are still figuring things out, then you may have to bring some investors in. They're going to be short-term bridges to get you back to a position where banks are going to get into your deal or into the market in general. Let's summarize real quick. If you are renting and you want to get involved in real estate investing, you must house hack, okay? If you want to do larger deals or do deals with people that know what they're doing and can kind of watch your six and everything like that, you need to work with others, build yourself a team, okay? And consider wholesaling, as I consider to be a team sport as well, because you're really helping good wholesalers. I view as team players because they're trying to find people that want to do deals, and they'll go out and find those deals for them. Make a fee. It's okay. It's a free country. They're allowed to make a fee for doing this. It's not a hobby, so it's okay that you make money as a wholesaler and markups and stuff like that. So that's number two. Work on a team. The third way you can do it is call it work with investors, alternative financing. And I didn't mention this because I haven't done that much of it, so it's not fresh in my head, but seller financing is another way that work with investors. I view this seller financing, I view to be really working with an investor, because who's the investor? The seller. They're really like, hey, listen, instead of selling me the property and walking away, how about you sell me the deal and you hold a mortgage and we do this and we keep you in the deal a little bit longer, you know, either as an equity investor or as a lender. So seller financing plays in this too. Now, for those of you guys that have other ideas, we need to use this article to help each other. We need to use this article for ideas that we can help people get involved now, because we want to build our wealth, we want to keep going, we want to participate in this market. So if you guys have other ideas besides these three, I want to hear them. I want to hear them either on the YouTube channel, in the YouTube comments, or on biggerpockets in the article on the biggerpockets comments as well. Either way you guys want to leave them, let's get in a great conversation. You guys have been phenomenal in conversations we've had before, so let's help each other grow and collaborate and put some ideas out there, okay? I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. You guys stay safe and keep going and have a great and profitable week. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Here's a few more you might like. Hope you like these too. And click the subscribe button so you guys can join us and hear about all the great stuff we've got going on. And if you guys want a free basket of goodies and a chance to join my insiders community for $1 for the first month, pick up your cell phone and text the word Derosa to 66866. That is 66866. Text the word Derosa right now. Come join us.